Children of the earth, children of the light, today it is I, Korton, who comes to you again. I come to you with much love. I come to you also to explain again and again the extraordinary moments that you will live. I stress the word extraordinary because no humanity until now that has walked the earth has experienced what the earth will experience and what the children of the earth will experience. Certainly, there have been great catastrophes. There have been great abductions to save part of humanity when necessary. But now, what is happening to human beings, at least to a part of the human beings, is something extraordinary. It is a great opening, and I would dare to say, comparing to what you are now, a very great opening of consciousness. However, human beings are going to be shaken up. The earth is going to react more and more, and that is why I have come to tell you, keep trust and faith, have no fear. Whatever you do, whatever you think, what must happen will happen. But I say it again and again, and I will say it again. What's going to happen to humanity will be really something wonderful. I pass over this somewhat obscure moment of life that you will probably have to live, and I say probably because depending on the part of the world, it will be more or less difficult to live. What I would also like to say is that you will perceive more and more our ships and you will feel our presences. We are becoming more and more active to help humanity. Of course, we will not be able to help win a war. Of course, we will not be able to help remove a government leader who is bad, negative, and evil for his people. But we can help beings not only spiritually, but also telepathically, so that they open up, understand, and position themselves. We are increasingly active also with presidents who have a very important role to play. And it's not just the one or two you know. There are presidents of small countries who are working in an extraordinary way, and for some who are working spiritually, who are trying to raise their people, the population, to open up spiritually. The world, your world, can only survive spiritually. If there is not this spiritual opening, your world and humanity will automatically become extinct. And as you have been told, other non-human beings will take over your little planet. But again, we will not let that happen. That is what they want. That is what they have developed as well. That is what they still think they can achieve. But the universe has only one law, the law of balance. From the moment this balance is broken, wherever it is, in whatever system it is, whatever world, there is a divine intervention, and this divine intervention will manifest itself in 1,001 ways. It will manifest itself through the help that you will have and that you already have, whether it be from your galactic brothers or others. It will manifest itself at the level of very great changes that will be accomplished on this world. All that is not in balance, all that does not correspond to the divine laws, will be annihilated. If I repeat this today, it is because it is of great importance. It is also so that you cannot be too impatient with everything that will happen and everything that will accelerate. What you must also understand is that each being who has chosen his path, who remains on his path, who remains centered in himself, who remains in confidence and faith, who is also in his deepest freedom, will go through the turmoil and upheavals of life in a much more serene way. You are one of these beings, but only on the condition that you can totally eradicate the fears that can still bring you down or perhaps cause you to fall. There is also much going on at the cosmic level, at the galactic level. There is much in preparation for a rebalancing of not only your solar system but also your galaxy. Everything is in motion, in movement, in acceleration, whether it is within yourself, whether it is around you, whether it is in the various planes of existence. Everything is being transformed. The mineral kingdom, but especially the plant and animal kingdoms, will accelerate their transformation process. You do not perceive it for the moment. You perceive, on the contrary, the fragility of the different kingdoms, because for the moment they must be in integration. You are not yet totally in integration. You are at the beginning of it, but you are not in its totality. When I speak to you of integration, I mean the integration of this renewal, of this profound rebirth. You are going to be a little more upset in your lives, so stay centered. Try to stay in confidence. Try to open yourself totally to all that is happening. But above all, do not listen to what will be broadcast to you in the next few days, in the next few months. This is still to weaken you, to put you to sleep, and to refeed the fears that have been rife for Earth years, the past couple of years. The leaders of the dark want to continue to spread fears by any means necessary to continue to enslave a part of humanity. This will no longer be allowed. They are given a few more moments to pull themselves together, to understand and to change their attitude. These few moments can be counted perhaps in months, we hope, not in years, in months. If they haven't understood, then there will really be a great change. A holocaust, but it may be too powerful, and I'd rather use a much softer word. Now, we are working with the heads of many governments. Some do not accept this, either in presence or telepathically, because they are not able to understand or accept. Sometimes we delegate to the heads of governments, human beings who have been transformed. When I say transformed, I mean certain human beings with whom we have made physical contact and whom we have instructed and transformed vibrationally and energetically. So, for those who cannot yet receive us, we send these beings to these heads of governments to warn them that they must automatically change. Unfortunately, especially in Europe, there are many heads of government who are not totally human. But above all, as you say on Earth, who are drugged and we cannot do anything. We cannot change their behavior because they are no longer in balance. They are no longer centered in themselves. So they are in the illusion of things, in the illusion of life. It is as if they are sinking into nothingness. So we are moving in every way we can to move as fast as we can. At this moment in your world, there is a lot of duality between beings, because with certain energies sent in a harmful way, the egos are sometimes, as you say on earth, oversized. But this is wanted by the powers of the shadow to disturb you, so that you do not really go to the camp of the light. So be vigilant to your personalities, to your egos. Work on humility, humbleness. Work in consciousness, all that you can do for good, for love, for justice, for your own good and for the good of humanity. We are working together. Many of you are prepared at night. When the time comes, the veils will fall, and at that moment you will be effective in your behavior, effective in all that you will have to accomplish in relation to your brothers, in all the help that you will have to give. For the moment has not come, so the veils are still placed on the consciousness of human beings. But as soon as the moment comes, with all the preparations that you have had in your sleep, in your meditations, and even in the moments of wakefulness, of activity, all these preparations will be of great use when the veils are removed. This is what I wanted to tell you. What I would like to add is that we, your galactic brothers, even your brothers of light and your guides, are obliged to repeat to you tirelessly again and again, because you listen, but very quickly you forget. You forget many things. This is not serious in itself, because all that you have learned in this place and elsewhere will be given back to you when the time comes, plus all that we have put into you, as I have just said, during your sleep. Now, walk proudly, really take life on the right side. Try to be strong, to be courageous for all that is going to happen, and above all, children of the earth, banish fears. He who feeds on fear will be the most fragile of men. He who banishes fear will be the strongest of men. Now I greet you in the name of all my galactic brothers. I send you all my love, and the love I send you is so different from the one you conceive, so powerful that it triggers each time a small mechanism in you of which you are not aware, but which one day will make you strong men, free men, men who will be aware not only of their mission, but of who they are. The universe loves you, your galactic brothers love you, and that is why we come to you, because you must not forget that you have not always been what you are now on earth. You are children of the universe. You come from several corners of the universe or of your solar system, of your galaxy. You are galactic beings above all. You must understand this. You must become aware of it to become much stronger. We love you, we bless you, and we say to you, see you very soon, to the great happiness of being able to communicate with you through this channel. We love you. This message was channeled by Monique Mathieu, and it was read for you by Adriana.